So Sherry, you're back in Greece this summer. How does it feel to be back at the Greek Marble Initiative, and how did you get here this time?
Yeah, well, you know, looking forward to this all year. And I'm just so happy to be back. And it's like coming home. Quite the warm welcome from everyone. And really just feels like family and home.
You talked about the piece you finished, and you have another one well underway. Looks like it'll be completed fairly soon. I've heard you talk about an upcoming show. And what are your intentions for the show? What will be in it, and what's the work going to look like?
I'm hoping, you know, within the next 9 months before next summer to put together a show in Myro, mostly, you know, about the figure, like I do. This first piece started kind of a smaller warm-up piece in this pink marble, calling it Surrender 2, my second Surrender piece. You know, it turned out really nicely, I think. And the other one behind me, another torso. I'm about 2/3 done with that one, I think, and probably have between 6 and 10 pieces for that, and maybe some drawings, sketches to go with it of the flat idea for the 3D work, show both together. So hopefully get that done.
I remember you telling a story one time about one of your son's friends coming to your home and seeing a large figurative drawing you made, and I think that story illustrates a lot about what we were just talking about. Can you tell that story to us?
That was one of my piano students. That was Richard. Came in one day, and right inside the front door I had this big black and white graphite drawing of a couple embracing. It was modest, but still, they were nude. And Richard rolled his eyes and he said, "Why does it always have to be naked people?" And I said, "Richard, show me something more beautiful." And he kind of took it in, he looked at me and nodded his head, and I thought, okay, he gets it.
Tell us your thoughts about figurative art today, contemporary figurative art, particularly sculpture, and it's whether or not you agree if it's re-emerging in the world, and how it relates to both itself and the relationship between that and abstract art. What are your thoughts?
I feel like we're ready. There's been a real focus on abstract art for a long time now. There's been more of an emphasis on abstract form, and so I think it's time for the pendulum to swing back. It's all good. I don't think it should be either or. Focus again on the human form and what it expresses. It's universal for all of us. We all understand a gesture, you know. Whether you speak the same language or not, I think the gestures are universal.
Here at the Greek Marble Initiative, as I look around me as we're talking, just in my near view, I see at least 30 or 40 very large marble sculptures, roughly half of them figurative, the other abstract. Tell us how you feel about what's happening here, where the Greek Marble Initiative is going, where it's leading the artists that are participating, and what you think the future is for all this.
I think this is a fantastic thing, for lack of a better word, that Stavros has begun here. It's the birthplace of classical sculpture. It's the source, as you and I have discussed, for our art form. So for this to be blossoming again in Greece is just a wonderful turn of events. It seems like it's coming full circle, and that I think it could be very important for all of us, for the sculptors here, for collectors, for anyone who enjoys art. I think what we're doing is really important. But more than that, the way that this art form is a collaboration with quite literally the bones of our planet, the bones of Mother Earth. It's the product of ancient sea life, all those little sea creatures who floated to the bottom of the sea, the chemical reaction, Earth did her thing, and now, it becomes marble, and here we are carving it. It's this amazing collaboration of what the planet has produced for us and what we bring to it. And I don't know that I can really put it into words, but somehow intuitively in my gut I know that that's significant. I think especially in this day and age of climate change, we need to change how we interact with the planet. We need to be more mindful, and I think I cannot think of an art form that speaks more concretely to that.
One last question. If there were no limits to making a sculpture, no limits on money, on material, time, effort, what would be your ideal sculpture? What would you most like to make right now if there were no limits? What would it look like? Tell us about it. Describe it, please.
Lots of ideas come up. There's a big free angel that I've been thinking about that would be wonderful. That'd be gorgeous in black marble.
Can you describe that?
Big. Well, I've been doing the series of bound angels, and so this would be the breakthrough, I suppose, of the angel, just completely free and joyful and powerful. And so yeah, just totally open heart, arms, wings completely outstretched, head thrown back, just bursting free. I love that. But I also have an idea for a kind of Pegasus angel horse thing of, I don't know, maybe the horse is an angel, maybe it's Pegasus, maybe the horse is running, and then I thought I'd love to put an angel flying right beside the horse, like whispering in the horse's ear. That'd be a nice piece. Thank you. Thank you very much.